Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. This is your angelic horoscope transmission from your weekly guardian angels, the angels of each day as we go through the week, to give you their messages in response to the astrological facets that are going on this week from April the 19th, Sunday, through Saturday, the 25th of April. I'm Pastor Rosemary, Astrology Angel. Thank you for joining us. Now, this week, the angel that's coming through to give you your general angelic horoscope transmission is the mighty angel of revelation, the Angel Ave. And he's an angel who's very involved in revealing the secrets of Enochian magic. And his revelation this week, and again, the word apocalypse is just revelation in Greek, that's all. This angel, his message has to do with the realms of the divine unsubstantial, the divine substantial, the unsubstantial, and the substantial. These four worlds. These four worlds are the realm of the Most High, or God, the divine unsubstantial, meaning that it's not local, it's not localized, because it's a non-local reality in the divine unsubstantial. In the divine substantial, that's the angelic realm, that's a localized divinity. You understand? In the unsubstantial world beneath that, that's a non-local reality in human form. You might say, people say that they can bilocate, that kind of thing. And that's the realm of the avatars, like Jesus Christ. That's the realm of the avatars, where they can seem to do miracles and appear because they have a certain affinity for non-local reality. And then we have the substantial, again, which is on the earth plane, is localized. So things are very sort of nailed down in that realm. Now, the great Angel Ave, this angel wants you to know that when these divine or angelic intonations are done to call the Enochian angelic beings, when they're called, they do come. And they come through the dimensions because that kind of intonation, the vibrations through chanting and singing and intoning, that kind of thing opens up portals for them. And they're able to come through. And they're coming from, again, the localized divine realm, the divine substantial. But they can be, there's a coordinate with which you can find them, so to speak. Now, all of these realms also respond to each other. The higher realms also call the lower realms up. They do their own intonations and chants or singing, and they call the realms beneath them up. They open channels and call us up as well. And that's sort of like Jacob's ladder, where angels are going up, ascending, and coming down, descending. It's an opening. It's a place that's opened. And also we have that vision in the story of Jack and the Beanstalk, the ancient fairy tale or old fairy tale of Jack and the Beanstalk. You know, these are relating to genetics, of course, and genetics mixing so that people can be brought up to a certain level and also brought down to a more localized level. You know, and that gets into people wondering about, do things actually always get better? Because according to the Zohar, things always get better. nothing ever actually gets worse, because every soul is being brought to perfection, because everything is perfect in the beginning, and then things are allowed to have some chaos so that they can experience themselves or become conscious, because when one is in too much comfort, one loses consciousness again. So that's why that happens. But it's looking for a way to bring people, or souls, if you will, entities, to a place where they can be conscious and experience the least amount of discomfort, but still be very conscious and experience the most amount of delight or happiness or pleasure. So this is the goal of the Creator. And the Angel Ave is speaking that through from the realm of the divine substantial, and has broken through to the realm of the divine unsubstantial, and is giving that message from the realm of the Most High, or what people want to call God at this moment. And again, once you say God or the Most High, once you name anything, you've already brought it down a notch, because you've defined it. Again, you've made it more local, you've brought it down. Anything non-local is the highest. Okay. Now, for the specific messages from the angels this week, from your guardian angels, the angel Michael, the Archangel Michael, on Sunday, the 19th. The message is open the mind to a new form of mingling the elements, allowing for healing. And these elements, okay, that's the end of that transmission. And just to clarify, Michael is saying here, this all has to do with genetics as well. It has to do with everything, allowing a mingling of the elements of earth, air, fire, and water. Okay? And the Archangel Gabriel on Monday, the message is, subconscious and unconscious desires merge to cause miracles to abound. That's the Archangel Gabriel on Monday. So he's saying here that when you allow the sort of the dream world, if you will, with the subconscious mind, and the unconscious, collective Jungian unconscious to merge, then your desires merge, you can agree with yourself, and then miracles abound. Because the parts of us that don't agree with ourselves are sometimes parts we're not conscious of. And that's because we're not alone. The majority of our being is the part of us that's connected to everything. Everything, not just everybody, everything. The Archangel Camael on Tuesday, the message is, those who are generous are taken seriously, albeit not trusted just yet. And that's understood. I mean, that's what the Archangel Camael is saying here is nobody trusts generosity, because everybody feels like if somebody's being generous, they're just trying to scam me in some way or hurt me in some way, because it starts to feel like it's too much. Because people trust somebody being terse or curt or rude to them. They trust that. They know where that's coming from. But when somebody's being compassionate, they're thinking, well, and compassionate but not stupid. Compassionate with a large dose of intelligence, people don't trust it, because they figure you must be manipulative. And that's understandable. That's the distrust that comes up. Because people, that's part of, in Christian Kabbalah, when you first receive something, what you want to do is give back. So you reflect back. And then that way you cannot receive. So it's all about mingling and how to give and take in percentages is not the highest part of Kabbalah. That's the second stage. And we don't have to rush these stages, because in each stage, all of us are able to receive more from the Creator. At each stage, we're able to receive more and feel less violated. Okay? Now, the Archangel Raphael on Wednesday. Enemies find they are more alike than they ever supposed. Again, enemies find on Wednesday from the Archangel Raphael that they are more alike than they ever supposed. And they say a friend is just an enemy you haven't made yet, or the enemy of my enemy is my friend. But, where does this all go? What does the word friend mean? It just means that it's an associate. It's someone who really isn't family, and someone you have not made any kind of commitment with. So, people with friends, they feel they're going to get everything for free, and no matter what it is, and everything's just so friendly. And, and then there's no actual business done. So, and there's no actual commitment and no actual concrete thing that's been accomplished. So, that's fine, but then anything goes the other way as well. And people, to be quite frank, won't take you seriously if you approach them in this manner. If you want the word friend to mean something, then you need to have friendship be something where substantive value can be perceived, ascertained, found, and created. Because if there's no problems, ever, where a friend's just someone that you take advantage of, but they never make demands on you, then that's not a friend, that's just abuse. So you need to have friend mean something, and then it'll become a word that's important once again. Okay, the Archangel Metatron on Thursday. The mind is enlivened, this is the message, the mind is enlivened by the passion of the heart as zeal finds peace within the intelligence of the mind. Again, the mind is enlivened by the passion of the heart as zeal finds peace within the intelligence of the mind. Intellectus sinus, intelligence of the heart. And then compassion of the mind. We'll have to look that up. That's the message from Metatron, Thursday. And that pretty much speaks for itself, because if the mind can be given passion by the zealousness of the heart, then also the zealots, the compassionate ones but also passionate ones, because the heart's the beast, can also be made to do good work rather than just be vandals by being intelligent. Intelligence stops vandalism and helps those who are zealous become more productive, creative, and more appreciated. Archangel Uriel on Friday. Overprotective emotions are put right by the collective unconscious, allowing chance or even chaos. So there's some on Friday, Uriel, the Archangel Uriel, wants you to know that some chance or chaos is actually a good thing. When people play dice, they have to roll the dice, shake them up, and then toss them out onto the table. One is chaos and one is order. You don't have much without that, do you? Or if you switch them around, you really have a problem. So again, Uriel on Friday, the Archangel, overprotective emotions are put right by the collective unconscious, allowing chance or even chaos. That doesn't mean that's all we want, but that's part of it. Now Saturday, the Archangel Cassiel, his message for you is, for Saturday the 25th, emotions are brought to happiness and belonging through laws set in place. That one's self-explanatory. Emotions are brought to happiness and feelings of belonging through laws set in place. Now, for the planetary aspects for your afterglow, so that we can highlight some of the important aspects here that we feel are important and that the angelic realm worked off of to come to have helpful messages for you this week. The 19th, Sunday, Mercury sextile Neptune. Monday, the 20th, Moon trine Pluto. On the 21st, Tuesday, it's Mercury square Jupiter. On the 22nd, Wednesday, Venus sextile Jupiter. On the 23rd, Thursday, Mercury conjunct Mars. On the 24th, Friday, Moon opposing Pluto. And on the 25th, Saturday, Moon trine Saturn. These are the some of the ones we highlighted and thought were most important to share with you. And we worked with some other ones too, to bring these highlights and these messages to you this week, so that you could have a heads up and a productive, beneficial week. Remember to stay focused, stay calm, and stay mindful, and all will be well with you. And don't do what makes you feel good. Don't do what makes you feel bad. Do what makes you feel well, and things will be a lot better. All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel, and we'll see you again next week.